Hello friends, it's Dr. Tracy with Growing Discoveries Outreach Ministries. I'm very excited to come to you with a special appeal today for a project that we are doing in 3 different countries of the world, and we are not despising small beginnings. I've known these ministers of the gospel from 10 to 20 years long, and I believe that this is an opportunity for us to provide for them the equipment they need to become self-sufficient. And so we're going to start in a small way to help 3 different individuals. One who holds and conducts an orphanage, that's Pastor David CHESOLI in Kenya. A pastor who is planning a village church just outside of Accra in Ghana, West Africa, named Pastor EMMANUEL DANSO. And Pastor Edgar Jandung, who is a church planter in the Philippines who helps widows, orphans, and the impoverished people around him, as well as plants churches. These men have a determination to become self-sufficient. They have the mindset and the understanding of business knowledge. They have the able-bodiment to do these things, and they have suffered some tragedies in their ministries. One's home has been burnt to the ground, and they have built a room onto their parents' home until they can afford something, as well as losing their motorcycle, which is their only vehicle for transportation. And they also have church plants and help the widows. And the other lost his orphanage over 7 years ago and still has not been able to completely rebuild that orphanage and house the children, but still actively feeds them and educates them and does many other things for them in Kenya. So these 3 men of God that I have known, like I said, for over 10 years, and one of them almost 20 years now, have a desire to put their hand to the work. And that is part of our mission and part of our vision of Growing Discoveries Outreach Ministries, not only to bring the gospel to the unreached places of the world, but also to provide opportunity for them to become self-sufficient and develop not only themselves and their ministries, but the community around them. And these men of God are the ones that I've handpicked and believe that God has directed me to raise funds for each of them to have, and begin with 10 chickens that will lay eggs and be able to be slaughtered and be able to be bred to produce more. And in Ghana, we want to get 1 male and 1 female pig to begin breeding. And in the Philippines, 10 chickens and a water buffalo, because that water buffalo can be rented out to do work. And they will also begin planting a rice farm on some property where their home burnt down to be able to begin to reestablish. And also in Kenya, a dairy cow and the chickens, so that will help to provide for the children as well as teach the children business and all these different things. You might have been seeing my post concerning this project, and I just ask you to find in your heart and ask God if there's anything that you can do.